Hey everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cougar Central, brought to you by Bud Light. I'm the host, Stephen Holmes. The Cougars had a lot of action this past week. One of the highlighted games that the Cougars had was men's basketball playing against number 8 ranked Cincinnati. The Cougars fought hard in the game but couldn't pull through and lost 80-70. Cougars built an early lead in the first half and had a lead as much as 18 points. But the Bearcats went on a 17-3 run, which pulled them closer before the end of the first half. The two teams fought back and forth in the second, but Cincinnati found a way to go on a 20-5 run that gave them an advantage the rest of the game. Guard Corey Davis Jr. led the Cougars with 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Forward Devin Davis Jr. added with 15 points and had a team high of 9 rebounds. Guard Amani Brooks came off the bench and contributed 12 points, all from the three, and freshman Fabian White put together with 10. On February 3rd, men's basketball played against UCF in a tough matchup and came with the victory, winning in a close game 69-65. Senior Rob Gray had an excellent game, scoring 20 points with 5 assists and 3 steals. Guard Corey Davis Jr. helped shoulder the load and added 15 points, making 3 from beyond the arc. On the boards, Breon Brady grabbed a team high of 9 rebounds. With this win, the Cougars are now 17-5. On Wednesday, January 31st, women's basketball competed against Tulane and defeated the Green Waves in a blowout win 72-48. The Lady Cougs competed their first season sweep over the Green Waves since the 2010-2011 season. The game started out very close, but halfway into the third quarter, the Lady Cougs took off. The Lady Cougs went on a 17-4 run that gave them the advantage for the rest of the game. Guard Jasmine Harris had a game high of 20 points with 6 rebounds and 7 assists. Angela Harris scored 17, and Octavia Barnes added with 12. Women's basketball played again on Saturday, February 3rd against Wichita State and overpowered the Shockers in a comeback win 73-62. After being down by 9 points in the third quarter, the Lady Cougs clamped down on defense and caused turnovers for the team. In the third quarter, the Shockers were outscored 25-11 and gave the Lady Cougs the lead the rest of the game. The team finished with 4 players in double figures, including a game high of 24 from Jasmine Harris. Harris also led the Cougars on the glass with 8 boards. Saretha Hawkins finished the contest with 18 points, while Dorian Branch added with 14 and Octavia Barnes scored 10. In tennis news, the women's team dominated Southern University in their matchup on Friday, February 2nd. Cougars easily overwhelmed Southern U, winning 7-0 and only lost 1 set the entire competition. The Cougars have been excelling tremendously on the track and continue to break records. Elijah Hall has now broken the record for the 200-meter yard dash. With a time of 20.51 seconds, Hall now has the second fastest time in the nation. Junior Jacarius Martin joined Hall on the podium, finished second with a personal best time of 21.23 to move to number 23 in the NCAA. Maddie Brown took first place and posted the second fastest time in school history in the 5,000-meter dash with a time of 16.53. The Cougars have action on top of action on top of action, so let's take a look ahead. On Wednesday, February 7th, women's basketball will play against Memphis. Thursday, February 8th, men's basketball will compete against SMU. Friday, February 9th, softball will play against Texas A&M and Texas Tech. Track and field will be at Tyson Invitational. Saturday, February 10th, softball will face off against Boston College and Texas Tech. Baseball will have a fan appreciation and alumni game. Women's swimming will be in the Houston First Chance meet. Sunday, February 11th, women's tennis competes against Arizona. Softball will play against Texas A&M, and men's basketball will face off against Tulane. With so much action going on this week, just make sure you go out and support your Cougars. And there you have it, another episode of Cougar Central. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter at UH Athletics. And as always, go Cougs.